And what is up, gamers, miners, and dwarves? Welcome back to your GSG weekly dev stream. It's Thursday, the 2nd of October. 2 days until the date that marks the Jake Gyllenhaal movie October Sky, October 4th, about the launch of Sputnik. But more importantly, we are here playing Deep Rock Galactic, another motivating story that takes place in space. Unfortunately, without Jake Gyllenhaal yet. Stay tuned. But even better than Jake Gyllenhaal, we have a even more handsome and charismatic guest joining us, and that is your friend Morten from Keepsake Games, who you may recognize. Real fans of the lore will know was on Tuesday to play Jump Ship. And today, we're not jumping ships, but we are jumping on a ship. So it makes you wonder, is this the same game after all? Morten, how are you?
Hello, hello. Thank you for welcoming me back onto the stream. It's very exciting to be in this other half of the universe, joining another brave legion of dwarves on a mining expedition. I'm doing very well. Thank you again. And yes, can confirm, much more beautiful than Jake Gyllenhaal.
Never heard the Swedish Jake Gyllenhaal. Is Gyllenhaal, is that Swedish? That could...
That is a that's a Swedish name, so it's a very funny coincidence that you would start.
I was about to say something snarky and caught myself being like, "Oh, that's fair enough." All right, we're gonna do your mission, and we are gonna do a little deep scan. What's your experience like with Deep Rock Galactic before?
I played it a fair amount a few years ago, purely gunner.
Okay.
So I feel like I have the basics still in me. It's gonna be like getting back on a bicycle after a few years. It's gonna be just fine.
In that your knees hurt and and you're sweating too much.
Yeah.
I am. If you've updated your insurance.
I am, as the kids say, ready to lock in. I am cracked. I am just an absolute sweat. Yeah, so it's gonna be all good.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of those things mean.
Cracked means you're really good at games. Cooked means that you're done and it's so over. Cracked means that, well, it doesn't even mean we're so back, because that implies that it was ever over to begin with. It means that you're always on. Before we hop in, we should drink a beer.
So
yes.
so cooked crack is something.
Yeah, that's right.
Something that's something great that's done and over.
Yeah, ideally.
You know, if you're cooking, you are doing really well. But if you are cooked, you're like.
That is interesting.
You're effed.
Man, the English is such a difficult language.
It's so fun, just word lore.
Darth Raven over on YouTube says, "What's your favorite weapon, Ghost Ship?" My favorite weapon is psychological torment. What about you, Morten? How do you defeat your foes?
Social engineering. I was about to say. Social discomfort.
That's...
just get a little bit too close to people to invade their personal space, and that's the only.
Which in Sweden is 3 seats on the bus.
Minus micromanagement.
Just just making just making weirdly long eye contact with everyone you can find in the
on the bus, saying, "Isn't he driving this bus great? Aren't you having an awesome ride? Isn't this the best bus driver you've ever had?" Speaking of the best bus driver you've ever had, if you want to ride a bus driven by the 3 worst bus drivers you've ever had, you can join the server as our 4th slot. The one passenger on this 3-seater bus, nailing this metaphor, and the server password is handsome, all lowercase, HANDSOME, such as Jake Gyllenhaal is a handsome actor.
Ready to leave.
And we're ready to go. We fucking nailed that one, and we are good to go. Speaking of the bus, Martin, how do you get to work? Are you a bus guy? Do you ride your bike? Do you walk on your Chevrolet legs?
I do like to bike to work when I have my bike, but it keeps being stolen here in Stockholm, like the bike theft capital of the world.
Is that a thing in Stockholm as well?
Yes,
Bikes get
it's like
stolen
all the time
over here. Yeah,
everywhere.
Same over here in Copenhagen.
So I have my like yearly tradition of buying a used bike at the start of every summer, having it for the summer, and about September, October, it gets stolen, and then you just repeat that next year.
It's that bad?
Yes,
That's
every
crazy.
single time. It's a beautiful little tradition, but yeah. So when I have my bike, it's a quaint 12-minute ride into beautiful Södermalm.
Yeah.
But when it gets snowy and just grotesque, then train is always good.
Getting a bike stolen every year is crazy. In my friend group, I've like a group of 4 of us, and we had one of my friends is a bike mechanic, and so he would make sure that all of us have cool bikes. And then one of our friends every year would just like proc all of the bad luck for the entire friend group about the bike. So one year he got like a moving van, squished it against a railing. Another year he got it just stolen. Another time it was also destroyed by another car. And he's just sort of been like the bad luck swamp or a sponge for the entire group. So
Oh my god.
maybe in sort of the law of preservation of energy, you're sort of performing a saintly duty by preventing somebody else's bike from getting stolen. You know?
Yeah, you're
You're
society can.
You're jumping on a
Society can
grenade.
society can truly flourish when you force one person to just to just absorb all of the world's misfortune.
I think we've just reverse engineered Christianity. But it is. Every friend group's got that one homie who dives on the grenade without hesitation, and that's you. And I think that's beautiful.
We all got that one friend.
Every crew's got that crazy ass friend.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Out of your friend. Who are you? The truck freak, crazy ass, the fucking martyr.
The machine gun guy, the minigun dude, the guy who dies first. All right, what we're doing in this mission. Have you played this mission before?
No, I think this is pretty new. All of this.
This is a certified Season 5 original. Oh, shit, bugs! So what we're looking for is... So you've seen No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good movie.
So that one of the best movies to watch regularly. But the mission premise came inspired by one of our game designers watching it, and with the whole thing about Anton Chigurh tracking the briefcase with that transponder. And so you basically...
Oh.
There's multiple crystals that you have to locate with sort of a warmer, colder transponder type system. So that's that pinging bar up in the upper left, and you need to follow those until you find these crystals.
Okay. But where should I plug this?
This you wanna build that cable over here to this bad boy.
Okay. Oh, in there.
Yeah, right there.
Also, suspicious animations over on YouTube asking to the whole bikes the theft conversation. Do bike locks work, or do they just cut through them? I caught somebody with an angle walking away with an angle grinder, having cut through the lock, having cut through the massive chain I used to chain our cargo bike to like the post. So yeah, they obviously locks don't stop them.
Yeah, no, angle grinders will slow a bike thief down, but won't stop them.
No. Yeah, and we'd made the mistake of parking in a like a mall bike parking lot, where the ankle grinder sound will not attract a lot of people. Yeah, and there was a whole thing for some time where people would put geolocators below the leather on their seat, and they also just quickly found those. And no. They it's like a war of attrition thing.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
back to
Speaking of no country for old men, Aaron, have you seen that the impeccable shitposting video of like two people doing an Anton Chigurh impression
Oh.
with William Moss?
The tea has been spilled, sis.
Yeah, exactly. It's my like top 5 videos of all time. No, sis, you're wrong.
You're wrong, sis. The tea has been spilled. I don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
You know who said it.
I'm just sipping the tea. You're wrong, sis. The tea has been spilled. It's so good.
Truly an all-timer. Just
one of the videos of all time.
I quote it like every 2 days at like a minimum.
Things like that, just in awe, finding in the internet of thinking of the combination of somebody who has that sense of humor, enjoys No Country for Old Men that much, and can edit videos. I'm like, this could have.
It's the perfect like Venn diagram of just good places to be on the internet. Okay, pipe bomb.
All right, I'm down here with our engineer friend Noctis,
You go.
doing searching for the next transponder. God, I'm not. I was trying to look that video up, but like, what do you? Because I've only ever seen it in Twitter quote tweets, but like, I don't know what to look at.
Yeah, it's
Anton Chigurh, the tea has been spilled, maybe.
Yeah, I think the OP deleted the original, but there's like one re-upload somewhere, so I could try to find it.
Charius over on YouTube asks, wait, where is Jacob? Yes, it is me, Aaron, at the helm today, which is if why the camera work is more erratic. It's because I'm not used to doing it. Jacob, unfortunately, fortunately for him, got a pet parrot recently at the pet store.
Got his bike stolen.
Yeah, he got his bike stolen, and he was trying to track it down, and ended up confronting the bike thief, who ended up being much like the upcoming character in Rogue Core, a real live falconer. And so when Jacob tried to confront them, he was unfortunately attacked by a substantial raptor, and the raptor wounded one of his eyes. So we've got him in, and we're giving him a really, really bright blue glass eye. But he's going to be back next week, and he's going to be so much more fun to make prolonged eye contact with.
Just take your sweet time,
That was actually speaking of the glass eye thing, reminded me of when I was a teenager. I worked as a lifeguard, and we had just like sort of an ongoing thing of like that was just, you know, all the kids at the pool and then all the other lifeguards, and you would just like try and like just make the other lifeguards' lives harder by saying like, tell the kids to like go over and just ask them for shit or whatever. But I remember having a good one which was telling all the kids one year, there was one lifeguard that always would wear like long pants on hot days, and so he said she had a wooden leg. It was always just like the entire summer she was just having to deal with rumors that she had a wooden leg. She didn't. Her name was also Erin, but she was a good sport about it. Anyway, good prank to do if you have a bunch of gullible 8-year-olds and you want to be like a summer camp counselor. Another favorite pastime from that lifeguarding era was getting into contests with kids to see who could name the bigger number, which is a really fun one. Like a 9-year-old, because they'll take it really seriously, and you'll get up to like 500, and they'll be like, fuck yeah, I got you beat. And you whip out 3,000, and they got no idea what's going on.
You can't even imagine the numbers I have.
Don't put it in your pocket. Why? This is a lucky number. Do you know what date's on this quarter? No. 1972. This quarter's traveled 8 years to get exactly here. I need to know what I stand to win everything. Gallo asks, I don't know so much of the creators of this game. Ghost Ship Games really are for men's? I know make games is hard because I'm a new pro gamer, but dude, DRG is one of the best co-op games. No, Galo, that is a good question. Ghost Ship Games is not really just 4 men's, but it is 3 men's that are streaming on this stream. But we are not the entirety of Ghost Ship Games. In fact, only 2/3 of us are Ghost Ship Games. The other one
hell did I do?
is Keepsake Games. So no, Ghost Ship Games is about 50 employees. It's just the loudest and most annoying employees that they send up for several hours into the stream room to work on computer games.
These are
I'm getting a weird bug, by the way.
these are the only 3 men you need to care about.
Yeah, we're the only ones that matter.
Can you? Can somebody else try to cable this thing? Because look over here, Aaron.
Oh, hold up. Yes.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this bad boy first.
Yeah, this is not.
I have not encountered that big boy before.
The big fella? Yeah, he's from season 5.
So I'm like, oh, goody. I got splooged on.
Sometimes that happens. Also, if for everyone in the chat roasting my Scout gameplay, to you I say, fair enough. I don't play Scout very often, and I get why Jacob doesn't talk so much when he's controlling the camera. AbadNexoX says, can we get pirate cosmetics? That's asked about quite often, and it's a good idea, and we haven't gotten around to it. But maybe one day. Then again, maybe not one day. So, chew on that, pal. Cheria says, another question I want to ask, how's progress on the new character in Rogue Corps? Progress is going good. I think still testing out those characters. As we mentioned, we're sort of figuring out like the class ability system. Right now, every character has 1 ability, except for Guardian, who has 2, but we're building up a system so I guess Mike wants us to call them skills, because apparently it's confusing when I switch between calling them skills and abilities. They feel like abilities to me, but anyway, I'm just going to make Mike's job harder by using the terms interchangeably. Anyway.
Aaron, as a resident writer, what's the difference between a skill and an ability?
Well, I guess it depends on if we're talking just like grammatically or dictionarily, or if in terms of games. To me, a skill is in terms of games, I think of a skill as something passive, whereas I think of an ability as something like that you press a button to activate, and that's why I always call the Rogue Corps things abilities. Oh, but I don't know, a skill. Maybe I would put the same. I might put the same into like regular, just sort of dictionary definition of a skill is sort of a trait of yours. If you can be a skilled writer or basis,
you can be skilled, but you cannot be abilities.
Yeah, but like you can
have an ability, but you can
if you have the ability to do a backflip. I wouldn't say being acrobatic is a skill, but doing a backflip to me is an ability.
So one is proficiency in a field, and another is the ability to do certain actions.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you hear about that farmer that won an award? They said he was outstanding in his field. All right. Now, serious business. Where is that? We have 3 of these. Hold on. We found 3 crystals. Can we hook one up? Is this built? What's going on? Do you need building? No, you've been built. One of these has not been built. One of these dwarves is not like the other.
No, I kept failing trying to build the other one. The cable kept connecting in the.
Oh, we gotta go down there.
With the wall.
We gotta
do a little.
Think of a weird desync thing or something.
Okay.
Ooh. Out.
Okay, that's the starting room. I know we got this.
Somebody.
I think we need to go this way and
down. This way. Yeah, it's down here, right?
But I think that was the starting room crystal, which we did access. All right, you know what? I'm just going the good old-fashioned way here.
Is it the yellow one all the way down here?
I believe it is the one that is at the lowest depth that was not connected.
Yeah. Noctis is on his way to it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get down there.
Whoa! Fall damage.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Down here just in time to be alone for the. Oh ho ho! Just kidding. Perfect timing to get the drill dozer. How about that? There they are. Praetorians attacking. All right. Galo over in YouTube says, I'm very new to programming, and I'm truly amazed by what Ghost Ship Games have achieved. It's truly a great project, and don't lie, I know Ghost Ship Games is 3 men and 4 dwarves. We're more than that, but thank you, friend. It did start as 6 fellas, and now it's more people. Now we're about 50 of all skills and abilities. Fuck, that reminds me, I never answered fully that question about skills and abilities.
Oh, no, you're dead. Don't worry. We don't need to...
Well, no, about the character classes. I got I got sidetracked about the differences between them, and then didn't actually talk about actually what that meant. Anyway, so right now with the new character, we're working all the playable classes to have 2 different abilities, like a sort of a...
Yeah.
I don't know, think of it as a tactical and an ult. That's not quite the same term, but that's what I can think of right now. And then kind of figuring out like a potential upgrade tree so that in run you can say, I don't know, make the spotters crit dart hit a bigger radius, or you have 1 more shot, or maybe you're the falconer and you can make the bird do more damage when you're at low health, or some shit like that. So I'm thinking of any equivalent game systems, any equivalent games that kind of have that. Let's see here. It's not fully equivalent. I just only am thinking of it because I've been playing a lot of Darktide at the moment. But Darktide has a character ability, and then the G key is like usually a grenade, but it can be sort of different skills bound to that. Okay, let's get some revives going here.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna get a little resin here, and then I'm gonna zip out of the way. I saw somebody talking on Reddit this morning about explosive reload being really good on Scout's rifle, and I think it's good, but I just don't think I have. It's a lot of active brain power to keep control of this at the moment. Okay, you guys get out of here. Freeze. Okay. Space Badger asks, where did you guys get the idea to use that early 2000s TV effect on gear showcases? Is Rogue Core set at a different time to DRG? No, that was if you'll notice the date on that video, that's April Fool's. And that just came because me and Casper's a 3D artist at Ghost Ship Games. We just thought it would be fun to do like a, TV shop style of ad for it. So it just came from that. That's just for laughs. Just for having fun.
Ready to get more ammo. Still much better.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Martin, what are you playing when you're not playing Deep Rock Galactic or Jump Ship?
Grabbing ammo.
Ooh, I am currently. I blasted through the first Hollow Knight so that I could be a cool kid and play Silk Song.
Yeah.
That aside, I am a pretty avid fan of all manner of fighting games, so I tend to sit in the lab and just suffer trying to nail combos.
Yeah.
And on my Switch, there's this really neat game song recently, 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
Okay.
Same creators as Danganronpa, but they made Fire Emblem, and it's like. It's like the longest game of all time because, well, for spoiler reasons, it has the longest script of dialogue in all the video games.
Okay.
So it's like a.
Where like it has a confirmed record for that.
Yes.
Wow.
Like you can turn that game into like 20 books.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a visual novel that never ends, but it's very cool for spoiler reasons. So I've got quite a bit of things on my backlog to get through, but diversifying my portfolio.
Those are some long titles.
What are your fighting games of choice?
What? My
fighting games of choice. Let me put it this way: if you had to literally fight for your life in a fighting game. But you got to pick, like, it's old-fashioned rules where a gentleman challenges you to a duel for your honor, but in duel rules, you get to pick the weapons, and then you pull out your, like, fighting big controller with all the buttons. What game are you booting up?
Fair enough. Well, without tooting my own horn too much, I would say that I'm a decent tournament player when it comes to Guild Leaguer Strive.
Okay.
A bit of the anime flavor.
Yeah.
I've spent years being decent at that game.
Years being decent
I mean-
is a good way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, just
This is on my
Just ne-
resume now.
just never be cocky when it comes to fighting games because you will run into a 16-year-old who will just rock your shit.
There is always
and then
somebody
you will
who's always somebody who's
Yeah.
quieter and younger than you. who will demolish
but
you.
like just any game that has a fun grappler character, I am there.
A grappler character?
Yeah.
Like, are you a King or Ivan Drago player then?
Yes. So that
Or no, Dragonov. Ivan Drago's rock.
like
Where's Ragnar from?
King or like
Who's Ivan?
Zangief, just
Ah.
anything that's fun.
Ah.
2x KO is looking pretty good actually. You're like they add a Blitzcrank
Oh,
and
is
I was
that
like,
is that the League of Legends one?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
a League of Legends fighting game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
it's coming along pretty well. So I'm like, you know what? Finally, there's a character for me.
I think it's the League of Legends world, like Arcane.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Those are some very heavy like anime themed games. And do you also watch like anime and all of that, or is it just the games? It's just a coincidence.
Do I partake? No. Yeah. I mean, like it's become less and less of my personality as I'm just becoming more adult and like less cringe. No. I still surround myself a lot with that aesthetic because it's like just cool and fun. And I
Very popular on the internet, I've heard.
yeah, like
You
I keep up with
You still you still style your hair like Heihachi Mishima.
exactly.
Well, I don't have a lot of options left, Aaron. You're saying. Oh, you're talking sport. Sorry.
I buy the merch. I have like when it comes to art on my walls, there's nothing cooler than like cool manga panels. I keep up with all the shonens, but you can definitely be more of an anime fan who watches all the seasonal shows, and I'm not that. But
Remember to get your jet boots,
oh, jet boots. Okay.
Oh yeah.
and then we jettison up. And
All the
watch out.
rules.
Yeah, watch out. You don't overheat your jet boots.
Adding to my list of $1 billion ideas for you guys, is there like a shonen jump ship? Could you do something there? Yeah.
Shonen jump ship.
Yeah. I'm just saying, sky's the limit.
I mean, when it comes into when it comes to doing something in that territory, it will have to be me to business develop that. I have some contacts in the like VTuber world, so I can probably make that happen, and
Okay.
then from there we get into we can do a Gundam collab.
Ooh.
Fuck it.
Gundam would be crazy.
Gundam collab. That would be sweet. Yeah.
Jump ship with like a bigger Pacific Rim mech, like a fucking Jagger that takes like 4 people would be crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oof.
Or like a
That's-
land ship. Oh.
Yeah. That is one of
Stop.
the coolest thing I've seen in Japan is a life-size Gundam statue.
Really?
They have one in there. Yeah, they have one just outside of central Tokyo
Sick.
in Odaiba. Yeah.
Statue. That's also what I would say if I was hiding my warrior mech in plain sight. Oh, hell yeah. Pixelnator over on Twitch says, oh, dang, I didn't realize you guys were playing the Keepsake games today. I literally just bought Jump Space yesterday. Fuck yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for giving me money. Thank you.
More anime posters for my wall.
Space Badger also mentioning that he loved Soul Calibur when he was young. Yeah, so did I.
Yep.
That was an amazing fighting game back on the Dreamcast. That's a
Big
long time
childhood.
ago. Yeah.
I used to live with a guy here in Denmark who's had a regular Danish name, but his middle name was Ken. And I asked him why one time, and it was because when he was born, his parents let his older brother, who was 7 at the time, pick his middle name, and so he just picked Ken from Street Fighter.
performance for Deep Rock Galactic hasn't gone unnoticed.
I heard. I don't remember where I read it, but I heard somewhere that the boss names in Street Fighter were switched around. So there was like the final boss was called M. Bison, and that was supposed to be the boxer, as like a reference to Mike Tyson.
Ah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it was like
Yeah, there was.
and Vega was supposed to be Balrog. I don't remember, but it was like they ended up switching the names of the bosses around for some reason.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I think that was the case in the Japanese release, and then when it came to doing the localization, it's like, well, this doesn't make sense, so we're just gonna move canon around, and now.
Yeah. Fighting games, I have very fond memories of Killer Instinct back on the Super Nintendo days. Ultra Combo!
My God, you're old. I don't know you were.
Yeah. well, I look almost exactly like Hachi. What do you want? You don't get that in your 20s. I've had my Kazuya years. They're gone now.
That was back in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4. It's been some time.
Yeah. We're past tag team now.
I just watched Succession the other week, and I was looking at Brian Cox's Wikipedia, the guy who plays Logan Roy. And
he was in the
he like
Tekken 8 commercial.
What?
Brian Cox, the guy that plays Logan Roy.
Oh yeah.
He did a bunch of narrated trailers for Tekken 8, where he like explains the lore. It's just
it's really funny.
Logan Roy. ASMR Logan, you're playing Tekken 8 with Logan Roy. That was like what's that? Fucking Teardown when they got Owen Wilson to narrate a trailer. That was an awesome celebrity pull. I love that.
Oh, I forgot my beer. Oh, never
Gotta
mind.
get your beer.
Oh.
Gives you a nice little buff. I wonder what kind of, if we could get a celebrity narration for a deep.
I know it.
I guess we don't need one because we've got Mission Control.
Well, I've been busy lately, but I could take the time if.
Yeah, Konami keeps borrowing you to do all the mocap for Tekken 9. You're in great shape, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Kuma? You don't get those. You don't get those somersaults just by regular hand animation. That's yeah.
No one wants to sit by me when I eat a whole raw trout at lunch, but I'm telling you.
That's
Explain that I'm working.
Sounds like their problem. Yeah, well, kind of like I think for like job space, we've had a lot of people being like, it's like fires in space. That's not realistic. So like we need like Neil deGrasse Tyson to come in and do his usual spiel about like actually that's not how this works.
Actually, if you look at some of the ways that oxygen behaves in a vacuum, you can find some really surprising results.
And
I actually got to be completely
pay a
serious.
lot of money to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you have something relevant to say.
No, it's not relevant. It's just trying to be funny, but I'm trying too hard. It's okay.
I think you're doing a great job, dude.
You just need to keep trying. If the joke isn't funny, it might be if you explain it.
You keep trying hard enough, and it'll be funny eventually.
Yeah.
Alex, what was your serious note?
I forget.
Okay, well,
It wasn't
Okay,
that
we
yeah,
serious.
dodged that
this was
bullet.
this was a productive 30 seconds.
Ooh, Scott, I'm on the wrong stream. God, you sound like my boss.
Hey. Dude, too far.
Got a friend over in chat who says, you guys should try Risk of Rain if you haven't already. Yeah, I really like Risk of Rain. I haven't played it too much. I probably have like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 hours in it. So a modest little amount. But Risk of Rain is super cool.
I've only played the single player.
It's really good single player. I've put probably equal hours in on both.
Yeah.
Also, just such a good soundtrack. I love that they just got funky with it.
It's too much for me. I get it's. I think it's not my personal.
What's the matter? Don't you like
Personal
jazz?
It's very electrical jazz. It's like I get why it's good, and I get why it's why people like it for it. It's just, it's not really me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let there be law and liberty.
Yeah, I think when it comes to roguelike, there is one indisputable goat for me. It's motherfucking Daniel Mullins. Inscription. My god, what a game.
Ooh. Yeah, Inscription is really. Yeah,
That's peak. Oh,
it
you
is
smell that?
Ooh.
That's peak video game.
Smells like peak in the air. Yeah, Inscription is fucking cool. It's just a fun, creepy little story too. I'm not sure I actually ever beat it. I think I moved apartments in the middle of playing, and that threw off the Emperor's Groove.
Oh, you gotta follow that journey to the end, man.
Yeah, because I started to get like the. Wait, I think I did beat. You know what? I don't know where I left out on that one, but yeah, I need to head back into that one. Because once you start, well, I guess this is spoilers, but like once you start freeing all the animals and shit, there's a little marmot as a mink, a weasel, a ferret.
Yeah.
I got that little guy, caged ferret,
I'm totally loaded.
which is how I always describe myself at job interviews, and never really seems to land.
Spirit animal, caged ferret.
You need me, man. I'm like a caged ferret. Yeah, I'm good with Excel. Really, I think I have a collaborative attitude. And I'm a fucking caged ferret, man. I'm wily. Wow. All right, toss these down here. Nobody go in this end of the cave. It's bullshit and it's hard to get out of. Just so you guys know. Don't stay there. Stay. Fuck.
Oh, it's been a long time since I played Point Extraction. Fun.
Leonx says, roguelike games aren't my usual preference. I prefer to have progression in games I play. Well, buddy, you're going to love roguelites. Wait, is it roguelites or roguelite? I should know this. Which one's the one that has some meta progression?
That's a lights.
Light with a T.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we can do one productive thing on the stream, and we can come up with like a good mnemonic device for remembering them. Like, it's a rogue. It's a rogue.
Roguelike is like a bike because your progression got stolen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then you have to walk to work. Yeah. We did it.
I mean, if you're light on patience of your progress getting reset, then play the one that has some progression.
Yeah. And if you think your life is, if you like your gaming experience to be like Sisyphus, then you can do roguelike. And it's... Yeah?
Yep.
Pepper Ice Cream says 99% of the time it's roguelite. That is a better, that's a better way to put it. It's just mostly always roguelite.
I don't think, I mean, I'm in marketing, I should know, but I don't think people really... vast majority of the audience really goes that deep into the like versus light distinction too much.
But it's like on YouTube. It's like when there's a guy who's like, "Oh, actually, that's not a clip; it's a magazine with guns." You'll get the same mindset, but for roguelites. And then
but I think didn't Supergiant Game market Hades as a godlike roguelike? Or is it godlike roguelite? I imagine for the thing to make sense, it would be godlike roguelike.
So what's godlight versus godlike? Is that like Unitarianism, or what's? I don't. That's beyond my purview. I don't know.
Down it goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we tried, chat.
One productive thing. One productive thing.
Well, stream's over. Pepper Ice Cream asks, what games are actually roguelike? Solitaire?
A rogue, I think.
Cards? Playing cards? Hey, there's Jitty Boots. How about
I
that?
think it comes from the name comes from the game Rogue back in the days. I think.
Okay, so there is a game.
Game called Rogue. That's why it's called roguelike. Yeah. That I believe was like the OG roguelike.
Ooh, I will be just a second. Just gotta jump into another call.
Oh,
just like Tuesday.
fuck that,
Just one sec.
Jacob would know.
Yeah, Jacob would know. But he's getting a new glass eye.
Miss Jacob.
Will says, the Zukovs are the worst weapons in DRG. Whatever, man, they're fun. And it's cool to have two of them. Check it out. Pow, 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 pow. Can't do that with one gun. All right, time to go rescue Alex. But first, how do you...
Piblin over on YouTube mentioning Dead Cells is a really good middle ground for roguelikes. It has between death progression, which I feel more roguelikes should do. Yeah.
Dead Cells? I haven't played that one.
Dead Cells was... No, that one is really good. I didn't finish it, I don't know, but yeah, good game.
What's the premise?
You're stuck on a fantasy prison on an island, and you're trying to get away. And you're
That's just
you're this.
just living in the UK.
I know you're like this amorphous blob that
Still checks out. Have you been to Glasgow? Sorry to interrupt. What is it?
first the Dutch and now the British.
No one's safe.
Take off.
But you're trying to get off an island? Is it first person?
Honestly, I can't. When you asked me for the premise, I'm like, that's the thing I remember least about the game. It's
How did it make you feel?
yeah, roguelike.
Okay.
But
Not roguelite.
Yeah. This is I'm getting sort of the same kind of brain fart as they did trying to explain Kung Fury last time. So
Oh yeah.
you're not gonna get a lot of details out of me right now.
Well, that one was a roguelite. All right, where's this last little artwork? Oh, uh-oh. Well, it's not. It's not. Oh, it's here where all the enemies are. Cool.
Lighting up.
Aha! I've walked myself into a corner. Call an ambulance. But not for me!
Your time is up, Craig.
Perfect.
Oh, Pepper Ice Cream got it. You're an amorphous blob that controls corpses, so each time you die, you get a new body.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also, there's you're fighting monsters to get it off an island.
Okay. I like those premises for roguelites where they already, or pardon me, roguelikes. Whoo-hoo, close call. But I like where they have like a sort of an in-lore premise for why you keep getting reanimated.
Yeah, like Hades and yeah. Did you ever play Hades?
No, I didn't.
No.
Everyone I know always says it's awesome, and I've never gotten around to it.
Yeah, it was amazing. But you know the premise that you're the son of Hades, and every time you're trying to escape from the underworld, and every time you die, you get sent. You sail down. You get sent back to Hades' office because he's the lord of the underworld.
Yeah.
You know, from down through the river Styx, like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So there's a so all the dialogue and everything, all the stories sort of there's a red thread, and like you feel like you're naturally progressing
Yeah.
somewhere because you're getting like new dialogue options and all the new dialogue voice lines and
nice.
call outs to what happened previously, and you know the guy, the Zacharias, the son of Hades is called in this one, is he doesn't resurrect, but he keeps going back, you know, down the river Styx all the way back to the start. Also meets Sisyphus.
Boy. I've just
Big enough. Oh, fall damage.
hold on, I've got myself in a pretty dumb situation here.
Oh yeah, Liang's know anything. I think Rogue Legacy is similar. When you die, you respawn as your next kin. Yeah, because it's like your legacy. Have yet to play it, and you have like a trait So each time you respawn in Rogue Legacy, it's your next of kin or somebody in your legacy, your lineage, and you can be like dyslexic or myopic or something like that, and then the screen will be blurry or
Cool.
you won't be. Yeah.
What does myopic mean?
Nearsighted.
Ah. Isn't there a game that called...
Myopia?
Is there a game that has something with that, or am I just pulling that out of nowhere?
Like a mechanic where you're nearsighted?
No, honestly, I think I'm thinking of Abiotic Factor.
Okay. Yeah, this is
different thing.
different condition.
Yeah.
I guess.
just a word, not a condition. All right, where is that last damn artwork?
Mycopunk. That no Crimson Rose. That's
But thank you for being gentle with me. I appreciate the benefit of the doubt that I'm not just dumb.
no, that was too close. Oh, you're all the way up there.
Okay, where the hell?
Where?
What? That's weird.
Where's that last one?
Yeah, that's the question on everyone's mind right now.
Might be at a meeting.
The last artwork? Oh fuck! Also, I have to. At some point, I'm gonna have to go get a flu shot in the middle of this. So we'll take that as it comes. Okay, this is a cave I've been in 4 times already. Let's see here.
Oh, Steve.
Okay, we'll try this systematically. So just went to that one, and it's no luck in that cave. We'll go over here. Try this cave. I feel like this is like a Blue's Clues episode. Did you see where the last artwork is?
Lloyd is up.
No, not here. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Enemy slowed down. Killer be killed.
Okay. More artworks, more artworks, more artworks. Maybe I'll...
Exemplary work. You've achieved
Oh, nice. We did it.
in a record time.
Oh!
We'll send an escape can.
What the hell happened there?
What happened?
I don't know. I got shut up. I got jettisoned up to some ledge.
Okay. Gotcha. I guess we forgot our last gunk seat, but that's okay. I can live without it. No Hustle says, please stay mic'd up for your flu shot and be really dramatic when it happens. Yeah, we got a question from...
Sit still, Aaron.
I don't know if you're qualified to administer these. I'm your boss. Of course I am. You're not a real doctor. Yes, I am.
I paid for that medical license fair and square.
Traded a carton of cigarettes for this thing in Bucharest, so don't tell me it's not real. Oh, fuck. I need more bullets of any kind. Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, everyone's dead. Uh-oh. And I got no bullets. Everyone's dead and I got no bullets. These are 2 things that any dwarf will know is all wrong. All right. Nobody's going to notice if I just do a quick little revive here. Yoop. Easy. Okay, pot arriving 30 seconds. That's fine.
Spitters.
Get exploit.
Alright, I'm just going to go double deep.
Stingtail.
I hate a stick. Oh, there's a lot of them, huh?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Stingtail. Okay, pot arriving 13 seconds. This is fine. What this is fine. Get out of here, Acid Spitter. Hate you, Acid Spitter.
I can always Iron Will and
that's
get
okay.
over to somewhere.
That's okay, I got you. Okay, how did he get up there? Interesting. Let's go down further upside. Yoink. Whoop. Just gonna scooch him past you. Get these guys res. Pellman says, pro tip, you can damage enemies with a flare gun. That's true. but how much? Not that much.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, 3 minutes till drop pod.
Oh,
That's
that was,
fine.
No,
I'm gonna try and get King Julian.
Oh. Ugh, I was
Oh,
almost got
this
King
is
Julian
not
up.
looking. Yeah, you know what? I'm making a calculated risk assessment here. It's pretty spicy. King Julian is not. Okay. How do we get there? Interesting.
I already rest him like 80%, so you just need to do the final 20.
Great.
Mm.
I'm gonna be a little sacrilegious, and I may leave 1 or 2 dwarfs behind. But I think the saying is don't leave most of the dwarfs behind. That's the thing. And we're only leaving half, so technically that's not most. Assuming Groove gets here.
Wait, then I'll Iron Will and see. Oh, can I get? No, revive, revive. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, I revived King Julian. Who's reviving me?
Perfect. Alright, let's get this here. Pixelnator, I believe Martin from Keepsake is just on a call right now, so he will we'll wait for him to... Oh, is everyone up? Nice. He'll be... I think he's AFK or muted right now, but you can ask your question again in a few seconds once he's back. Oh, nice. Alright, Alex, I'm resupplying and then I'm going to give you cover. We've got a minute to get you home.
I am digging straight into the drop pod.
Nice.
29, 28, 27.
Okay.
25. 20 meters. 19.
We're okay, you got a minute.
Oh, there we go.
Plenty of time, plenty of time. Oh, dude, we fucking did it.
Where did King Julian go? Oh. Oh, hey.
Hey, we all made it.
Had a little rough spot there in the middle, but we all made it back.
No problem. Just gonna pretend that I wasn't fully prepared to abandon everyone. It was just sort of a motivational strategy that I was using on you guys. Sort of like when a parent, at a grocery store, their kid's having a tantrum and they're like, okay, we're leaving, and then the kid stops. Same thing. That was it. Martin was reminded earlier of talking about Swedish social etiquette and sitting on buses and behaviors that aren't necessarily offensive but are weird in public. And it reminds me to ask you, where do you weigh in on the feeding friends when they're over on a play date? The great debate. There was that thing. I think it was sort of a Reddit or a Twitter-based thing from about a year ago, where sort of the rumor got spread around, and people from other countries were outraged that apparently in like Sweden and in Denmark to limited extents, it's not that weird that you have like if you have a friend over for a play date, that they don't come down for dinner. Is that a thing? Is that clock with you?
Yeah,
Or is this another instance of slander from the Central Intelligence Agency?
No, I think it's just very family dependent. I have definitely been in situation where where both outcomes are like valid and have happened. You know, I have been the guy who had a friend over who had a friend over at my place, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get something to eat for myself, and then you just sit here and watch me eat my little pierogi.
We're gonna do a mukbang.
What did you bring?
Oh, I thought you want. Okay, I told you to get something, but all right.
Harold says over on YouTube, unless you promise food before they arrive, then no food. Interesting.
I think it's up to it's up to the mom to be like, hey, how common is it for my son to
Yeah, okay. So there's sort of a parental duty to check in beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it's very, very family dependent, and I think both are valid and they happen. There's no social custom standard.
Okay.
that might be a thing in like more food cultured or food focused cultures. You know, like you know, like I can imagine in like Mexico, it's like you know, like everyone gets to join the function. It's like
Because they have
like
food that people enjoy eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in
It's like,
Sweden,
you know,
it's, we're going to crack open this can of surströmming and we're getting on our hands and knees and eat it like animals. And do you want to join?
It's like-
And most kids say no.
Yeah, it's like ursäkta mig, du får köpa dina egna köttbullar. Hörru du.
That's what I'm saying, man. And in the U.S., you get there's a 16-wheeled truck that comes and delivers a massive can of Spam. It's like the rear of the trailer. They slide it out, and it's just a scaled-up can of Spam, and just everyone goes at it. I'm actually from the state from which Spam originates. Fun fact about me for today's little show and tell.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave.
Is it is spam like an acronym or short for something? It's like, or is it just called spam?
I think there's been like so many jokes about it being an acronym that I don't know if the acronym thing is true. But I sometimes hear spiced pork and ham, which I think is a more marketing way of saying it's just like pig sphincters or whatever that they've pressed into a cube. But that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. Pepper Ice Cream says, in Costa Rica, you're expected to bring a gift, usually some food, anytime you visit someone. It's a faux pas if you come empty-handed, although I don't think you get called out on it. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's for adults, though. Yeah, that makes sense. But I guess that, I mean, that to me I would think of as like a dinner party. Like if my friend says, come over for, if it's like making an event of it versus just kind of a casual hang, that to me, bring some beers or flowers or something like that. But pura vida, baby. Got an earlier question. Oh, wait. Oh, I promised to get back to this one. Now that you are back, Martin, we had a question from Pixelator, who had a question for the Keepsake devs. They ask, what are your plans with the on-foot weapons in Jump Space? Right now, you can sort of smuggle them between missions while they're in your inventory, but then you're prone to losing your items. Is the idea to move to a system where you can buy them with credits for the mission, or like unlockable printer items, or what's the scheme for that?
Yes, yeah. So I think the weapon and loot progression and like permanence of them will keep being a point of contention for the player base for a little while longer until we nail down exactly what people like. Like in the very first content update, which will be in maybe 4 weeks, we are adding the hangar vendors where you can spend your credits to buy weapons and gear to prep for a mission if you happen to be missing weapons because you lost your previous missions. So it will sort of become like an ongoing iterative process of like, it's like, oh, okay, so like now that we have the hangar vendors, are people okay with weapons being more temporary, or do they still want like a locker to store their very precious Mark III shotgun that they had to fight to keep and they don't want to lose that? But I think for now our design intention leans towards having them be temporary, similar to like Left 4 Dead, where you play a campaign, you find weapons, you use them, you drop them, and like you can have your favorite guns, but they're not gonna stick around once the campaign is over. It's like they're meant like you're meant to not get too attached to them. So we're gonna try to stick to that part and like, hey, so like you can buy guns and stock up with the hangar vendors, but ultimately we don't want you to have these permanently because that's not the intent.
Yeah,
but we shall see. We can come to a good compromise down the line depending on what feedback we get going forward.
Yeah. Because I can see it both ways. I'll say like there was one like I really like the LMG and I found a level 3 one and that to me was like fuck yes I got a level 3 and then it felt all the more precious because I had it. But
Oh, cave leech.
oh, cave leech.
I got it.
But then but then the game crashed for me at one point and I lost it and I was like well fuck like that. I mean because I like the thing of just kind of you have to commit an inventory slot and it feels fleeting and precious and all the more special that you have it. But I can see both.
Did anybody get a vacuum?
I just grabbed one. I'm coming to you.
Okay, go.
Have you fought this boss before, Morten?
No, this is also new. This is
from season 3, and I would say this is a season feature that developed or that has maybe spawned the most amount of complaints. But it is a boss where you have to apply like a cleaning foam on its armor shell and then suck it off with a vacuum. And then, that exposes
ammo.
Yeah, and so that exposes a weak spot. And so it's kind of a love it or hate it type of situation among the fans. Not going to make any comments on the balance between loving it and hating it, but there's both sides,
Oh!
Okay, so it's about time for me to have to get a flu shot. How do we do this? Alex, do you drive from my computer and just one of us go AFK?
I can try.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Going for
a
a flu shot in 3, 2, 1,
right.
go.
I was about to.
All right. Let's see how this is going. Oh, jeez.
No, I keep taking thought damage. These
Thought damage?
dots.
Oh.
More dots. More
Oh.
dots. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, where?
Yeah. Where the hell did it go? Where did
Check
it
out the
go?
foam.
Where did it go?
Oh, it's over there.
Well.
Okay. I just want to land on the spikies. Ah,
Oh.
I'll take the lithovac.
Oh, I completely forgot what class Aaron was playing at. Thought damage is what happens when you when watching this stream. Don't I know it?
ow! Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, well, I have Iron Will. Ah! Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm on the other computer. Oh, who can I revive? Oh, somebody else Iron Willed. Awesome. Great. And I'm back on this computer. Let's see who I can revive. Oh, come on. Awesome. Yeah, instant revive. That's me. That doesn't make sense to revive because I'm not on my computer. God, this is yep, this is intense. God, we need to take down the shield. Oh. Come on. God, this is annoying. What has is this? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's oh, firing insert shield. I didn't play much of season 4 when it came out.
Step 1. Cover rockbox spoils with foam. Next round is on me.
There we go. Oh, where did it go? Oh,
Okay, I got the.
can't get a proper shot on it.
Oh, he fled. He ran.
Yeah, it
Oh my
flees,
god.
yeah. Noobsco over in Twitch mentioning, I think in general it's an interesting encounter. The most frustrating part is the Corruptor's tendency to back up against a wall in a way that makes it impossible for Dwarves to fully cover it in foam. Yeah, there we go. How are you holding up there, Morten?
It's
a long encounter.
I just keep getting gooped by like some other stuff by the by the environmental hazards.
Yeah. We gotta clean up the rock pucks on the ground as well. If you clean the ground,
you can also do that.
rock pucks,
Okay.
this fight is pretty easy. RCT over on YouTube mentions.
But you need to you need to foam it first. Okay.
Yeah, you foam. So you foam it. So you cover it in foam, and then somebody else sucks up the foam. So
Okay.
there we go. Now it's open again.
So it's just with some coordination this becomes
Aaron's back.
more doable.
All right, I'm back and I'm vaccinated, and in my right eye, I'm constantly FaceTiming RFK Jr. now. So the shot's working. What's oh wait, we're still dealing with the Corruptor.
Oh,
huh?
we're nowhere near
Okay.
taking down this Corruptor. So
great.
yeah, you missed nothing.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Fuck.
It's got me good.
I think we also should have had. I should have typed with Mr. Jimmy Heckjumper. Let me see if I can grab another foam. Oh shit! I don't know. We go down here. Okay. All right, looking a little tricky, but I think we can bring it home. All right, I'm gonna get the second foamy vacuum and just start blasting foam all over the ground as well. That's part of the difficulty here. Is it's spreading the corruption shit on the. Wait. Okay, don't have that. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Where is that other vacuum?
Little foam.
I need a little bit of help. Looking for a bit of foam. Okay.
Oh, there's so
That's
much
friendly
on the
fire.
ground.
Yeah, we're in trouble, man.
Ooh, that's I'm switching up between cleaning tasks here. I could.
Beatrix M says, I think my biggest issue with Harold is how punishing he can be for an uncoordinated team. Yep, valid complaint,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, I'm feeling it. And also, I don't know, like put it like this: I love Deep Rock, but no game is perfect, and I got my qualms. I got my qualms with this guy, with the toothpaste boss. And yeah, I mean, it's just like the running away thing. This is getting there. Anyway.
Wasn't season 4 about the time you started at the Ghost Ship, Aaron?
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
reading about the tweaks to Harold, but that was before I worked here. Also, something that is that's made our job harder is that we've gotten near the some of the mini mules that we're supposed to repair, and that triggers a wave as well. So, all right, I'm foaming this bad boy up. I'm gonna. Okay. Do this real quick so we get some help.
So much.
Oh, it doesn't even know not to shoot Harold. Great. All right. Let's get Morten up. Morten, on your feet. We got a boss to goop up. We got foam to spray. All right. Where is? Where'd it go? Where did you? Oh, there he is. Okay, a little bit more.
Good damage.
Yeah, a little bit more. Need this
Yep.
thing going. EPC mining and C4s work as well. Yeah, well, wish I were a driller.
Oh. Go. Ooh. Completely forgot I had C4.
Yeah, might just.
No.
You know what? Let's just fucking hit this the old-fashioned way. All right, great. I don't know where he spent so much time on that phone. Anyway, now we're good.
Space Ghost over on YouTube going, why does Driller even need a pickaxe? For minerals.
Speaking of perfect bosses that are fun to fight, Morten, have you guys looked at boss fights in Jump Ship yet?
Oh, of course, yeah. We have ground bosses on the roadmap, and for the eagle-eyed viewers who watched our pizza trailer from a few months back, there's a very intimidating boss ship
Cool.
that appears towards the end to foreshadow some big showdowns. So we got some sick models that were ready to turn into ship bosses, and then some sort of ground boss. And I think we should just copy the herald mechanic because people seem to love it a lot, and we should definitely do this again.
Yeah, I mean, you felt for yourself how awesome and fun it is. So the closest I mean, as close as you can get to that.
One person covers it in foam and the other vacuums it up in space.
Yeah, and make sure you also have it so that it runs away from you and gets out of range of your weapons. And then ideally, if you can make it always go to a part of space that's inaccessible, that'll make it more perfect and fun. So.
Yeah, perfect. I don't even think this needs to be play tested.
Yeah,
We're just gonna push it to main.
That's what we do. No, just kidding.
Aaron, when you said speaking of bosses that are fun to fight, my body literally tensed up in preparation of getting a punch or something.
What's happened between us that you would feel like I would swing at you?
No.
It's not even salary negotiation season. What is this, a Christmas party? We're not fist fighting, Alex.
It's not money on the line. I don't have 2-to-1 odds going against me and betting.
What is this, Ghost Ship's controversial bare knuckle raise policy?
This time I'm not going to take a dive in the third round.
And people ask why we don't have an office dog. We did, but it wasn't performing.
Oh yeah.
Noobscrew says, I wish the dwarves could fire foam at each other to remove infection status. Yeah, see, that's a good idea. Noobscrew, you're hired. Good call. Okay, 2 mini mules. Where is the other mule? Speaking of mines, Morton, have you ever been up to Karuna to tour that big-ass iron mine up there?
Ooh, no, I have not. But they're in the process of moving it, so I might visit the new location, I guess.
Yeah, well, you won't have to go far. It's just like a kilometer, right?
Everyone, can I get some attention?
I think it's a couple. Well, I only know this because I used to work for an architecture firm who designed the new town hall. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
My first job in Denmark was working at the PR in a architectural firm, and it was the one that their whole thing was designing that new town hall. So I wrote a bunch of press briefings about the story of the way that they mined, and it's basically they sort of dig these diagonal shafts in parallel formations to follow these sort of somewhat vertically oriented veins of iron. But that just completely caves out the foundations around the town, so everything started sinking.
I mean, 1 kilometer seems a little short. To be safe.
Yeah, I would go more.
It's they might as well. Yeah, while you're doing it, might as well just grab a little extra.
I think part of it also is that town exists because of the mine, so they can't just be well, we'll put the town somewhere else because they wouldn't have shit left because it's basically just the mine that's. It is a mining town. Otherwise, you're just out in the fucking tundra.
Hey, people who live in Kiruna, we're the government assigned relocation to Florida.
Yep.
Why not?
We're going to Miami, baby, and you're gonna commute. I just activated a bomb, and I'm gonna try and defuse it. There's some nodes over here that we're gonna have to try and solve.
Bus disarming bomb disarming.
Did he help with that, or?
I should be okay, which has never been the famous last words of a bomb diffuser.
Yeah. It's probably fine.
I'm good.
You'll know.
Are you familiar with the works of talented actor Steven Seagal?
No. He just seems like a piece of shit now. So.
Well, he is, and he has been forever.
Myself.
And I think is one of the only featuring guests that hasn't been let back on Saturday Night Live because he tried to fight a cast member and allegedly shit himself. But that's allegedly. But he has, during the pandemic, me and my friends needed to feel something, so we had Seagal Sundays, which is we would get together and watch a Steven Seagal movie. And they're so bad. But he has a bomb diffusing one called Ticker, whereas that was his like cool bomb diffuser guy nickname. And it's always clear when it's like somebody else wrote the script and then he comes in and tries to he's like, I get to name my character because it's such a stupid fucking character. And it's always a guy that's like worked for the CIA before. Anyway, not a movie worth...
Peace Hatchet over on Twitch asking, at GoShip Games, hi, do you have some information about next season? Yeah, so same information as we've given out before. We're not planning to do season 6 before Rogue Core comes out. So right now we're focused on Rogue Core. Yeah,
like
once
we
get
planning on shutting down the studio, so...
We are cashing out and going to Miami to work for an iron mine in Sweden.
Also, Pellman over on YouTube going, Steven Seagal? Oh, did you see? There was a kids movie that I saw recently. I forget what it was called, but it's Team Seal, where Dolph Lundgren has a voice role with a military dolphin called Dolph, I guess.
That's fair.
See.
Yeah. But anyway, Dolph Lundgren, amazing Swedish actor, is playing a dolphin.
That's fair.
Voicing a dolphin. Yeah.
Certified goat right there.
It's only right.
Yeah. I think he has a doctorate. Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, he's one of the ones with the... Oh, God. Is it him or Steven... What is it? Rob Van... No, not Rob Van Dam. That's the wrestler. Who's the splits guy?
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah. Is it? It's one of the two that I don't know which one. Oh fuck, guys, this bomb might detonate.
Pretty sure that it's Dolph Lundgren that has a doctorate.
Oh fuck. Guys, I think this bomb's gonna detonate.
That checks out. Like, I think Dolph is kind of like a semi-intellectual. Sorry, I just keep thinking about Seagal Sundays. I mean, like, if you wanna if your goal is to feel something after COVID lockdown, all you gotta do is explore the lesser known movies in like Jackie Chan's
Oh, they were great. Drunken Master, the one where he's like those 80s kung fu movies
where he's doing like Buster Keaton ass stunts and like almost dying every time.
Yeah, no. Those were the later ones, like Police Story and stuff like that, where he does crazy stunts. But so there were the very old like 80s series of kung fu movies that he does. Drunken Master was the one I remember the most. But they all had fighting in this very rhythmic choreographed style. So it's like and it looks very unnatural fighting, but very rhythmical.
Is it like kind of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style, where it's like
no. Those were also very recent. No, it's sort of not low budget, but fairly old kung fu movies.
I mean, Dragon Master 2 was really good. They had super satisfying scenes. No, but I mean, the bottom of the barrel Jackie Chan slop from the 2000s of Medallion.
I don't remember
Tuxedo.
that one.
Dude, if
Tuxedo, I'll give you, but some of those ones in that age of like the 90s, early noughts, like Who Am I and trying to think, Who Am I was amazing.
I'm just gonna warn you guys right now, if either of you says Shanghai Noon's a bad movie, I'm ending the stream.
I was about to say Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights.
I kind of
no,
with you there.
Not allowed. In this house, Shanghai Noon is a good movie.
They're super enjoyable.
The scene where he pees on his robe and then uses it to bend bars in a jail. That's just how it works.
Is it
Shanghai
your favorite?
Nights where
Is it what, Alex?
Is it your favorite Western movie? Is that Wild Wild West?
oh
Just
no,
like going to like a film, getting into like a film guy argument, and it's like clear the only westerns you've seen are Shanghai Noon and Wild Wild West. Yeah, I thought, I don't know, in the neo-western genre, No Country for Old Men was okay, but it lacks sort of the giant mecha spider that to me defines the genre.
Yeah, it's definitely one of Gene Hackman's better performances.
I felt it was missing some of the steampunk elements, which to me are really essential for this feeling.
No, not a lot of lead actors also rap their own soundtracks.
yeah,
I think that's a lost art.
yeah.
Mr. Flister says, my friends and I have been enjoying Jump Space. It's pretty fantastic for only $20.
Yeah.
So, that's a feather in your cap, Morton.
Dare I say, it's might be the best $20 you will ever spend. I mean, like it's a like you are locking in a good deal for years to come.
Short of buying a rack of cheap beer and a bunch of Steven Seagal movies at a Goodwill.
That sounds like 10 hours of a good time.
Well, it would
just a pack of Coors Light and just 3 horrible movies.
That was literally the pandemic for me. We also had a rule where we wouldn't order the movies online. It would only be because one of my friends would go and visit his girlfriend's family in like rural Denmark and would just go to the charity shops there and buy the DVDs, and it's just like the ultimate genre for like triple divorced guys who live out in the countryside. And then, so you would just be able to get them for like $2, and then they would be like dubbed in German. They were dog shit, dude. Some of the The Room or whatever is like the so bad it's good, but these are sort of almost the connoisseur's choice. It's like drinking. Okay, stay with me here. If The Room is like a Pilsner, this is like the shitty IPAs that people are like, they taste bad, and they're like, well, them tasting bad is the point.
No, this is like Coors Light.
Whoa. That has a place.
I don't think you can get Coors Light in this part of the world.
You can sometimes at Lidl when they do American themed week.
Yeah. I was once invited to a big company event for some place I worked before. I told you the story, Aaron, and they announced they had it was very close to Heathrow Airport. They had some they for the evening's dinner they had some very special exotic imported beer, and it turned out to be Coors Light.
I respect it.
Yeah.
This is okay. My point. I think it's fair enough that in most instances, Europeans make fun of American beer for being like light and whatever and not tasting like anything. And that part I think is fair to an extent, but I think also it ignores the fact that I think a lot of the beers that people are dunking on are also like reflect a different drinking culture, where in the US a beer is more like, in the way that you learn to drink beer is like a 19-year-old who's like not been allowed to drink growing up, and then you go to college where it's like you have to binge drink if you're gonna have a good time, which isn't true, but like that's what your brain is like when you're a 19-year-old. Like a beer is like a tool to become more drunk rather than a beverage to enjoy, and so they're super easy to drink 10 of, which is like indicative of its own problem, but they're a functional beverage rather than for flavor.
A functional beverage.
A functional beverage. Which is what I always try to explain to the state trooper who's trying to get me to come out of the car.
It helps with confidence in driving.
Otherwise, I'm shaking so much I'm gonna crash. Legal notice: Ghost Ship Games does not condone this sort of behavior. Don't do that. More kudos. What?
If the main purpose is to like just get drunk as fast as possible, I mean, like, it kind of feels like Japan has figured it out, because you can go into a just go into a fucking 7-Eleven, get a strong zero, and just fucking crash out within like 2 chugs.
What's a strong zero?
That is a majestic beverage, my friend.
Is that the Four Loko of the East?
I don't know.
It's a Chuhai, which is a sort of highball, I believe.
Like the cocktail.
Yeah, so they just sell it in like just like they just fucking sell it canned, delicious lemon flavor, like 8%.
Okay.
And like they just hit. It's like, oh my god. Like just 24/7 pop in, you get a strong zero, and you're having a good time.
So just it's like a good tasting 8% beverage in a can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you ever? Were you? That's. I like the concept. I mean, well, let's see. I'll say now, as a 28-year-old old man, I fear the physical ramifications of a concept. But as a 19-year-old, boy, that would have gone crazy.
What do you mean you're? What do you mean you're a 28-year-old old man?
That's. I think 28 is the oldest you can get.
Okay. Okay. Well, so.
I have some bad news for you, Aaron.
Oh my god!
So when you turn 28, you'll
You'll Gomage like in
into,
Expedition 33. You'll turn
okay.
into power pedals and leaves.
What I'm told is
And,
it's like Edge of Tomorrow when you turn 30, and then
Yeah.
you die and you wake up as Tom Cruise, and then you do it over again. Did you ever go to Morton? Did you ever go to the U.S. when Four Loko was a thing?
No, I did not. But I've heard stories about how fucking crazy shit got.
Well, that was also because the thing about Four Loko was that it was like 14%, and then it also came in a can that was 750 milliliters. So, like, once you open the can, you're committed.
So you're locked in.
Yeah. And we had when I lived in college and rented a big shitty house with like 7 other weirdos, we had a rule in the house called four before 4, which is if you had purchased a Four Loko and somebody else caught you having your Four Loko in the fridge before 4 p.m., you had to drink it before 4 p.m. And then there was one Halloween where we made a mystery Loco, which is we bought a pumpkin from a hardware store, and then we filled it with 4 different flavors of Four Loko and left it out overnight, and then made our new flavor of Four Loko, which tasted like
dude.
shit, and it gave us diarrhea, but it was kind of a fun Halloween. It's fun to do when you're young, you know?
You said that in your job interview. I'm not sure I still agree.
Yeah.
That was a joke. It's satire. This is a satire stream.
I think that kind of behavior is like. I think that kind of behavior is why you're now gomashing when you're 28, like instead of at a much older age. Like I don't think that's the universal concept.
Yeah, it's not some sort of magical countdown. It's
The body is like a battery. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
You have a finite amount of energy.
Like if you have like that many.
You don't. Yeah, top four Loko doesn't recharge it,
Yeah.
despite. Yeah.
Why is it shaped like a battery and tastes like one?
Yeah. Why is it called energy drinks?
I only feel sick.
Once you've had in total 100 Four Locos, you just turn into Heihachi Mishima. It's like yeah, you're old now. Like
It literally happened overnight.
Yeah. All of that battery acid pulls in your core, and then you can do like, you can do perfect electric wind god fist.
I got all sorts of electrical currents throwing whenever I started punching something, and I kept wanting to take my son to a large cliff, and it's been a rough couple of years.
You've done so much neurological damage that technically you get more iframes because you're shaking so much. Anyone want to switch classes for this last dig of the day?
Yeah, I can do something else.
Let me try something.
Do a big. Let's do a big swap. Isn't that what the kids call it?
That's
a swap.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
The big swap.
like a swap event.
We're cooking up a swap, chat.
Isn't that like a fucking thing that like swingers do? It's a wife swap.
What, like music swingers? What, like jazz like jazz music?
Wow, weird. Because I was
I don't where the swap instruments. I don't. No, I don't.
all
think
of the
that's
Craigslist furniture exchanges I've been going to. I have felt underdressed, so that would make. We are drinking a little Red Rock Blaster this time.
Red Rock Blaster.
Nervous Robot over on Twitch says, I finally got the boys back. Q boys are back in town to play around a DRG for the 8 p.m. after dinner mint after we put the kids down. Beautiful. No better feeling.
This is such a this is really a good parents game, Deep Rock.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the missions have just the right length where you're like, you know, you can drop out and you can drop out and still not feel like you've neglected your kids within the amount of time.
The sound is good enough that I can't hear him saying that I haven't made dinner.
The music is loud enough that all the complaints about no dinner is. Go to your friend's house, make them promise you food before you go,
But don't go to your Swedish friends, because they won't feed you!
Have their parents send over a contract beforehand so we make sure you get some food
Enter
this time.
Deep Rock Galactic, the perfect game for if you're a if you're a toddler father, neglect your parental duties.
Press V to beg for dinner. Before we go on to this next mission, just want to let Chet know that we have one extra spot. So if you want to help 3 grown adults fight for their life down in the caves, you can join us
That sounds
here.
like a good time.
That sounds like a great time. And you can join us. The password is handsome. HANDSOMS. Anyway, fuck it. Password's handsome. You know the word, lowercase. Join us. If you can. If you may. If you dare.
Woo!
And
Red
we
Rock
got the
Blaster.
bot playing it now.
Rated R. Rated R. Starts Friday.
In theaters now. Director's Cut, Deep Rock Galactic. Do you guys have like a cheer button, like a rock and stone type of thing in Jump Ship or anything planned?
You have to salute.
We got plenty emotes,
Yeah,
but
you've got the salute emojis. I guess you need nothing else.
yeah, we got the we got the patristic salutes. We got the, just find as many Fortnite dances as possible to.
To be inspired from.
I don't think we have anything as catchy as like Rock and Stone.
Well, I don't think they're not using the Peacekeeper dance anymore, so maybe that one's over. I'm just kidding, don't use that one.
Oh, is that one free again? Oh,
Oh, great!
It's up for grabs.
Finally, the cool dance from my favorite show. Time to not Google it. Pixelnator says, I'm not handsome, so I can't join. Buddy, don't put yourself down like that. There's nobody more handsome than the girl reading this, so if you're in this stream, you're handsome, and you can join. Except for it's too late now. Bubonic Plague has joined us instead. So there's a fun thing with these eggs, where every egg that you pick out has a 50-50 chance of spawning a swarm. So,
oh, I don't have drills. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
like-
I'm a gunner. Just like Aaron.
I like those odds.
you like what?
I like those odds.
We
50-50
Odds in
gambling.
general? Oh, those odds.
Ow, 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 ow! A terrible cave here, which is just it's like the return channel on a pinball machine, and all the Corona shellbacks are blasting through there. A fun fact, there's a side objective in this level, which is Bob Barnacles, and they're like sort of you'll see them in the ceiling of the cave, and they emit a little bit of light, and they're sort of putting out some steam for it, or some steam above them. And some fun facts about the Bob Barnacles was I had to write all the new voice lines for Season 5, and Mikkel, our game director, asked me to do the Bob Barnacles one, and I just did not know what they were, and so I didn't. And, like, I couldn't get a good answer on, like, what these things, if they're an objective, if they're an enemy, or whatever. So all the voice lines are really vague of just, like, where you can kind of... I tried to give them enough wiggle room for what these creatures possibly could be, because I wrote them not really knowing that they would be these things you had to shoot out of the ceiling.
For rock and stone!
There's nothing quite like being like a new being a new community manager at a place while you're still learning about the game. So people ask you for like, it's like, hey, it's like, hey, you're a dev. How does this thing work? I'm like,
I worked at a bike
Yeah.
store 4 months ago, dude.
No, you had I mean, for you, Aaron, you had a bunch of 100 hours in Deep Rock even before you started.
Yeah, that's true. I happened into the game. But there was a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, I don't know how to answer this email, or somebody asked about crossplay. What do we say, or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of that. How long have you been at Keepsake, Martin?
about almost 6 months now. So.
Did you work in games before that?
Yes, I've been at a few smaller places, in Stockholm doing like trailers, videos. Started at Resolution Games, doing VR.
Well, oh yeah, you mentioned that. What was the game called again that they were doing?
So Resolution has a bunch of stuff, but Demio would be the biggest one.
Is that the? Oh, Demio, is that the Dungeons and Dragons style sort of tabletop RPG?
Yeah,
thing,
exactly.
yeah.
Super cool.
I know.
Super cool.
Yeah,
thing.
I know. Jacob talked about that one. It's like you're sitting playing a tabletop Dungeon Dragon sort of dungeon crawling thing in VR, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting and playing a sort of a tabletop game in VR, isn't it? Demio.
Yeah. Playing it's a roguelite kind of.
Don't know the difference.
Everything's
Sorry.
Goddamn wrong. And now Resolution is currently working on like a Demio 2, but it's actually a D&D license game, so it's called
okay.
Battle Mark.
Cool.
So
Didn't know.
real D&D collab, which is like awesome.
Who owns?
I didn't know it was Swedish.
Where am I going?
Demio. What were you gonna say, Aaron?
I was gonna ask who owns D&D. What's their Wizards of the Coast or Games Workshop owner?
I think it's Hasbro that bought Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Hasbro. I always mix up Hasbro and Mattel, so it's one of the two. Pretty sure it's Hasbro.
Wait, but does Wizards of the Coast does that cover D&D as well?
Yeah, yeah, Magic the Gathering and D&D.
Oh shit! I didn't know they had both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
hella money.
Wow, dude, they are fucking.
I
printing
think
money.
it was TSR back in the days, and then Wizards of the Coast bought it or something. There's a documentary on it on YouTube somewhere. Anyways, Hasbro.
How about that? Are you a Magic
I know.
guy, Alex?
No. No. Are you?
No, never did. I like basically all of my friends in multiple different friend circles have all been Magic. Ow! 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 I just walked in.
What about you, Morton?
I was starting to get super into Magic like a year ago. I had a hyperfixation phase where I was like, oh, it's like hell yeah, I'm gonna buy so many commander decks and have a good time, and then I've just sat on it and maybe played 4 games of Magic total in my life.
Play a
Like,
lot of Pokemon card games with my kids.
Oh, nice.
They have these collectible card games as well for Pokemon.
It's just
Yes, no Magic.
Wait, when you say they have collectible card games for Pokemon, do you mean just Pokemon, or is there like a sub?
Pokemon cards.
Okay.
I think they're called Pokemon cards.
Okay, so just
When
like
people, when people go like somebody sold a Charizard for
Yeah.
an obscene amount of money. Yeah, it's those.
no, I was wondering if it was Pokemon as I knew it, or if there's like a sub game or something.
New.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Beatrix M and some others coming to the rescue. Noah's Lover on YouTube. TSR was bought by Wizard of the Coast. Was bought by Hasbro. Yeah, it's Hasbro who owns Wizard of the Coast, who owns D&D and Magic the Gathering. Fun facts: Wizard of the Coast is the only profitable branch of Hasbro. What else? Because I don't know what else Hasbro does. I think they do My Little Pony.
Nerf?
Nerf? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think Nerf is Mattel. No, that's Hasbro.
I'm not 100%.
I know Hasbro is D&D and Mattel is Barbie.
Is Hasbro also Hot Wheels?
I think that's Mattel because I'm pretty sure that's Mattel. So Mattel also had
fuck.
the Mega Constructs that did the Barbie and Hot Wheels and Halo sets, those like Lego style bricks. Nervous Robot asking, how in the world is D&D not in the green? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I also think when it comes to D&D, it's like I think it's also a question of monetization.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking of D&D, it's like, well, I bought a couple of books like 10 years ago, and those are the ones I still use when I pull them out. I don't pay that much money for D&D, and I think I've seen them develop more their like online D&D Beyond platform than the actual.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like go ahead.
Maybe this is me exposing how little I know about D&D, but my impression is like, can't you just look up a PDF rulebook and then you draw it all in a notebook, and it's just like your imagination? Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something where you need to pay a bunch of money to get into.
Yeah, totally. Like, like they have tried to over monetize it to the point where people are just like, well, I'm just gonna find it online somewhere else and then just play it without all the fucking knickknacks and.
I think they also just put the basic rules on the. I think the basic rules are free, and the things you buy, the character handbooks and the monsters and all of that, are like not more options, but being able to build your character and select more. Yeah, I haven't played D&D in a while now. That's I know Mark is really into D&D, so he would know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a weekly crew.
Yeah, I played for a couple of years. I ran a lunch session at an old place I worked at of a Mutant, which is like the Swedish, not D&D, but like one of the old school Swedish RPGs, where that's based on a post-apocalyptic Sweden with mutants and anthropomorphic animals and robots.
Cool.
In sort of a new setting, yeah.
That's a cool premise.
Yeah, I ran a big lunch session for a lot of my colleagues there.
Was this when you worked at King?
Yeah.
When you said post-apocalyptic Sweden, I was thinking of that Generation Zero game.
Yeah, no, I kind of got a little bit inspired by that. I remember some of the sessions taking place in like, you know, a Swedish stuga, like summer house area, and you know, dilapidated IKEA where there was a like a cult that had taken roots, and all the teachings were IKEA manuals.
Great.
And you know,
that's a good premise.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
No, fuck.
Their oracle had taken places in the Hall of Light, which was that section of IKEA where they sell light bulbs.
That's really good.
and yeah, came out with a wand of full of battery powered light bulbs and yellow and blue vest.
That's really good.
Yeah, reading from a Keepsake manual about. Being careful with putting out a blanket before you assemble things in life, and trying not to scratch up things. Yeah, it was a fun couple of years. Your average day in Lapland simulator. No.
Okay, we're gonna do a bit of. Yeah, do we, okay, we have a little bit of nitro.
Energy spike on our sensors. Deactivate the comms router before it self-destructs and kills everything in the area.
Alright, we're doing another one of those bomb defusals.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Alright.
So whoever's scout is gonna be our
Ooh, we didn't bring scout.
Oh! Well.
You know, so...
Well, today we are all scout.
Gonna channel my inner scout and sippity sip, skip out of here.
How on earth do I get through here?
I also set up a zip line next to another gunner zip line, which is the most passive aggressive thing I've done all week.
Do you mean my zipline, Alex? Sorry, I guess my positioning wasn't good enough. Okay. Self-destructing. Avoiding self-destructing. Where? If I were a bomb or a diffusal node, where would I be? Where would I be?
Disable antenna nodes.
Okay, where's it going? Going down here.
Yeah,
It's gonna be. Oh, hold on. Somebody got it. Aha! Up there. I knew this zipline wasn't for naught. I'm on my way.
Come on, guys. Rock it.
I'm gonna put one up as well. There we go.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Yep. I'll use that one instead. Appreciate it.
Here a rockin' stone.
Oh no!
Alex, don't use your zipline. No! Fuck!
I ruined it.
God damn it, Alex.
I didn't make it better.
Okay, we'll try again. We got plenty of time.
What do we got?
Okay, go down here, go down here, go down here. What do we got down in the depths? Down in the dark depths. Oh, Morton's not up. Morton, you're a genius.
I got it. I'm Hackerman.
He's got it. It's Hacker.
4 out of 5 notes.
I see the blue glow. We're here. 90 seconds left on the shot clock. Pistons charging ahead here, going for the three-point shot. Already covered it. Strong defense here, directly on the node, working on that hacking. If we can get this off, the event is over, and we've brought the team to safety. We'll see if our engineer, Pneumonic Plague, can make it happen. Trying to fiddle with those wires. Classic situation. Don't cut the red wire, and we're home.
We're on.
We did it.
Success.
Well, would you look at that, Steve? You really maximized the efficiency on that one.
Wow, that is an incredible performance here, seeing this today.
Lads, rock on stone.
And we got a cool cube.
With touch it.
Beautiful cube. Get out. Get out of here, bacteria grabber. Pepper Ice Cream says, oh yeah, whatever happened to that DRG Live Survivor event that was promised last month? Yeah, we ended up having to delay that. We the timing of it didn't. We had some internal office events going on where it made it. We weren't able to get we basically have to dominate the whole 5th floor for the better part of a week to make it happen, and then just some for the availabilities of vacations and the people who could take part of it. It ended up not panning out. So we have postponed it, but we have not given up. We in fact have big plans to do it.
Oh, yeah, and we haven't scaled down the ambition just because of this small setback. No.
Quite the opposite. We're going bigger and better this year.
Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen with that event.
You heard it here first. Something's gonna happen.
Something is gonna happen.
And that's a
event.
ghost ship guarantee.
Something's in there.
Yeah, Morten, if this is all gobbledygook to you, we about a year ago, we decided to do a Deep Rock Galactic Survivors Esports event because nobody asked us to, but it felt like the obvious thing to do because it's a single-player game, and yeah.
So we made
Now we're doing another one of these.
We made a very serious and professionally produced esports experience out of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor with myself and Mark as live shoutcasters. I'll send you the link after it, but it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that sounds big actually.
It was pretty fucking sick. But anyway, we're doing it again this year, and I think we broke actually an all-time broadcast record with 9 billion people who tuned in live to watch it. Made it the biggest sporting event ever.
If they'd all tuned in separately, we would actually have seen the representative of the numbers and not just shared one screen.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we assume this was we hired a really friendly consultant firm, and they estimated
a market research firm, yeah.
Yeah, and they estimated that it must have been at least 8.98 billion watching on one TV, and we like those numbers.
Which was also what they billed us for.
Anyway, so Rokor, we're gonna have loot box. Oh fuck! I took the fool zip line again. Not the real one. Where was I trying to go? I was trying to go here.
What am I doing? Oh, one more egg left. Oh, this is a long mission.
The egg's been dug out. All we need to do is slam it in the container. Speaking of eggs, question, Morten. Question for you. If you have like a guest over for breakfast, how many eggs could they ask you to make for them before you would outright refuse? Not
Oh,
just
this is such a good.
not just how many that you would think was weird, but to the point where you would say, you know what? No, you're not getting that.
I love questions like these, and I have a really quick answer because I've thought about this a lot.
Yep.
5 is too weird.
5 is too weird.
5 is too weird.
Even if you had like a I don't know, they were really into lifting weights, like a bodybuilder friend, you wouldn't make them 5 eggs.
I mean, come on, eggs are not cheap nowadays. I mean, it's like,
But it's-
Sure,
Don't
but
you
you
drink
need
them?
more. This is your,
Don't you just drink them raw when you bodybuild?
well, ideally you're just buying egg whites, but this is assuming that they're over at Morton's house. But Morton, this is your friend, somebody you have history with and you like. You wouldn't make them 5 eggs if they asked for them?
no, no.
Really?
Be like, because they're my eggs, I would not charge them for this. So I'd be like, there's a limit to my generosity, and I feel like, you know, four eggs is like the max amount of one person portion of like, you don't need any more. If you're still hungry, have grits. I don't know. Stay out of my eggs.
Why is grits the first thing you can offer on top of that? What kind of southern plantation historical what do you what is this, Tennessee?
You were talking about like bodybuilding stuff, and I was like, So I was like, well, if they're bodybuilders, then they would be like Ronnie Coleman, and they would want like fucking.
Okay. I thought
They would want some eggs and grits, right?
I thought you mentioned it because like you eat a lot of grits, and I was curious if there was a backstory there.
It sure looks scrumptious, but I haven't been to the south, so I haven't gotten the
The
honor.
Euros eat grits.
Euros know
know.
about grits.
I did not, but now that you mention it, grits, yeah.
Chat's confused. Yeah, no, you can't really get grits at the grocery store here. God, how do I describe grits? It's like a really sort of a very fine, mealy oatmeal is how I would describe it. Sort of, what's it?
I'm translating.
Alex, Riesenkohl. It's sort of like
Porridge?
Yes, yeah, it's similar to that, but not. It's
Oh.
not exactly that.
So like,
Grün. Grün. Grits.
what's the grain for grits? Is it like barley or?
What is the grain for grits? I don't know.
Grits. No, it's just a soupy oatmeal.
Okay, so
Grits is made by dried corn.
oh, is it corn porridge?
It's sort of, yeah. I mean, it's mealy like cornmeal is. Yeah, ground corn. Okay, it is ground corn.
Oh shit, we're
So it-
extracting. Oh,
So it is cornmeal. Yeah. So it's chat saying it's like really kind of like like polenta goo.
yeah. I would say my
Polenta corn goop.
yeah, corn porridge.
Sounds
My
really
fault.
good, chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gooby polenta goo.
Have you had biscuits and gravy?
Ooh, no, but goddamn,
That's
I need to try
another.
some of that.
That's another really good one. But it's hard to find. Who are we missing? Oh, we're just missing Alex to take a step back. I think.
I'm googling grits.
That's fine. You go Google your grits, Alex.
More coarse than cornmeal. Thanks, Nubonic Plague. GG's indeed.
Jeez. Yeah, biscuits and
it's
gravy
a
is
lot
hard.
of,
The gravy is hard to make here because it's hard to get the sausage with the same like seasoning or spice blend here. But it is banging. I don't know how we got here. Oh, eggs. Anyway, I think I would offer more eggs, but Morton, I respect it. Sometimes you, you have to draw a line in the sand.
what is your limit?
I think
you know, like you know, if they're my friend, they would understand deeply that you know
your feeling about eggs.
Eggs
I think it wouldn't be weird
resource,
to. Yeah.
and you know, and you know, like as my friend, they would have the respect not to ask too much of me.
Yeah.
Your chickens can only lay so many eggs a day.
Well,
I don't think mine lay 5. So that it would be very greedy of my friends to ask for all of my daily harvest.
Birdie and Henrietta aren't the spring chickens they were a couple of years ago.
No. That Heihachi look doesn't come with with youth. For chickens neither.
But
the chicken Heihachi. Yeah, I've named all my chickens after the Mishima family.
the king of Iron Egg Tournament 9. I think if I had a friend over in this situation, I think if they asked for 5 eggs, I would do it, but I would give them a hard time. And would probably, like, bring it up later or, like, at their house, like, be sure to over-consume some of their resource to make it even. But I think at 7 eggs, I would say outright no.
Yeah, but that's the majority of a 12-pack, right?
Yeah.
Then you can't share a 12-pack of eggs.
Yeah, because then I can't get my 6.
Exactly. Nervous Robot over on Twitch having a good point. But if your friend hits through 4 beers, that's cool, right? That's surely more than 5 eggs. I feel like also 4 beers out of a 6-pack, that's it's a little greedy.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it also depends on the supply. But I was thinking about this, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
if I'll like, I don't know, I'll have nights where it's like I go out and I don't want to drink. And then somehow, if you spend the whole night drinking soda, it feels so much more like it's kind of insane that drinking like 8 beers at a night out, which is like a lot to drink, but that doesn't feel that's not unheard of by any measure. But if you have 8 cans of Coca-Cola, that feels like so much more.
Yeah, because you don't think about you're gonna drink 8 cans of Coca-Cola over like 6-7 hours.
No,
like that.
Like if
No.
If I'm hanging out with my friends or whatever, and somebody drinks 8 beers at my house, which these days doesn't happen very often, but that would be like, okay, that's part of it. But even I don't know.
Well, Morten, thank you so much for joining us to talk about all things game development.
I feel like this was way less informative.
I know so much more about jump space now after these 2 hours.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on public record to show everyone why they put us in marketing and not game development.
Yeah, hey, I mean, like, everyone in chat, if you're tired of these 2 doofuses just doing nothing while streaming weekly, come and try Jump Space.
Come and try Jump Space. You mean jump ship?
We're gonna do the exact same thing, but we pretend we have more.
But in space. Wait, we are in space.
Yeah, we streamed it on Tuesday, and if you weren't there, Jump Ship just went out in early access about a week and a half ago, and it's a fucking banger of a game. You're out in space, you're flying your ships, you're shooting robots. It's a whole lot of fun. Another
It's the best thing since sliced bread. It is slap your mama good. Come on down.
Yeah, it has sliced pizza.
It's got
Yes, it
slices of
does.
pizza.
Slices.
But you can't get more than 5, otherwise the community manager is going to get mad at you.
It unironically, it has some of the most delicious pizza I've seen in a video game.
What about...
Wow.
Yeah, although it's... you guys can introduce the bananas for the supporter pack.
Is that it? My wife told me about banana pizza recently. That is a thing.
Morten,
Yeah.
last question for you today. Defend it. What's going on with banana pizza? What are you guys doing over there?
I don't agree with any of this.
Okay.
I did not choose the circumstances of my birth. It was forced upon me.
All right.
I'm a
Headline for today:
I'm
Keepsake Games disavows banana pizza.
We made
I'm a
pineapple
protein
pizza.
seafood kind of guy.
Yeah, you're a 7X kind of.
Yeah, I'm a four different cheeses kind of guy.
4 cheeses, 5 eggs, 6 reasons to play Jump Ship. Coming at you today on Steam. Chat, we're not going to do a Twitch raid today because I can't figure out how to do it. That's what we call radical transparency. But we will catch you next week on Tuesday at 1 p.m. If you're joining us for the first time, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? We'd love to see you again. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. CEST. We'll catch you another time playing Deep Rock, Rogue Court, Jump Ship, and everything in between. Morten, thank you. It's been an honor and a pleasure of a lifetime to have you with us. Jump Ship, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the game you should spend some time on this weekend when you're not finishing up your Rocktoberfest assignments in Deep Rock Galactic. And with that, Rock and Stone, have a lovely weekend. We'll see you soon.
Goodbye. Thank you so much, everyone.
Goodbye.